Well, here we are, folks. We've made it to the final round of Starter World Dynamic Encounters, which brings us to Tython, one of the prettiest planets in the game. Here, as on all other starter planets, there are 7 dynamic encounters. You'll get an achievement for completing each one, and another one for completing 30 Tython encounters overall. Completing this one will grant you a new mount, the Tython Forest Schooner, and like all of the dynamic encounter mounts, it's a pet mount, which means your pet can ride along with you. There are a couple of other achievements you can earn while you're out there. To get the Seeker of Wisdom achievement, you'll need to observe the Jedi training 10 times during the encounter There is Serenity. This achievement will also award you with the Training Bay decoration. And finally, to get the Restoring Balance achievement, you'll need to defeat 75 Flesh Raiders during the Attack Kalikori Village encounter. Now on to the encounters themselves. As usual, Tython has its 3 Kill the Boss encounters. These are the Ill-Tempered Gid, the Flesh Raider Deathcaller, and the Ancient War Droid. These guys are pretty tucked out of the way, so it shouldn't be too difficult to avoid them on your low-level characters if you want to. Otherwise, your biggest problem is probably going to be waiting for them to respawn. The remaining 4 encounters are a mix of non-combat and combat. First up, we have Flesh Raider Assault, which, as the name implies, is definitely a combat encounter. This one takes place in the Gnarls, which is where new characters are starting their very first quest. For this one, you'll have to kill 30 Flesh Raiders, extinguish 8 fires, and repair 10 defense fields. And when you're done with that, you'll have to defeat the Hulking Flesh Raider. This is a Platinum guy, so if there's no one else around, low-level characters might want to wait until they have a companion to take him on. That being said, progress is encounter shared, so you don't have to do all this on your own. And that should make it easier on new characters who might get caught in the fray. Next up, we have a non-combat encounter. You can find There is Serenity outside the Jedi Temple. For this one, you'll need to help with tidying up, which means sweeping up 3 piles of whatever this stuff is. You'll also have to recycle combat droid parts, and shoo away 3 curious varmints. When you're done with that, you'll need to tend the gardens, which means spraying water on 3 big potted plants. And finally, you'll need to go meditate with the Jedi. If during this encounter you happen to observe the Jedi training 10 times, you'll receive the achievement Seeker of Wisdom. While I hated having to do this kind of stuff on Voss, I actually think it's pretty fitting on Tython, and I didn't mind at all. It feels very much like something a Padawan might have to do as part of their training, and it's something that even a more seasoned Jedi, shall we say, might choose to do. Next up, we're back with combat with Attack Kalikori Village. As the name implies, Kalikori Village is under attack, this time by exceptionally bloodthirsty Flesh Raiders, so our task is to defeat 20 of these empowered Flesh Raiders and aid 8 injured villagers. If you manage to take out 75 of these Flesh Raiders during the encounter, you don't have to do it all in one encounter, you can do it over several, you'll get the Restoring the Balance achievement. Progress on this encounter is shared, otherwise it's pretty straightforward, except to note that Kalikori Village has historically been a non-combat zone, so just be aware that when the encounter is running there will be enemies here. Now, they're mostly tucked away in this one area, but it still might come as an unpleasant surprise. And for our last encounter, we have Treat Them with Care. It seems that the Flesh Raiders have come through and done what they do best, which is defile the area. And the kind-hearted Kalikori settler is concerned about the wildlife left in their wake. So it's up to us to help her put things right. But first, we'll need to collect our supplies. Once we've got them, we can go ahead and aid 3 creatures, remove pollutants, and clear the foul detritus. Doing so will complete the encounter. And that's a wrap for the Tython Dynamic Encounters. There's a good mix of non-combat and combat, and they all seem to be pretty much on theme for a Jedi and for the stories that are being told on Tython. And I really do like the There is Serenity encounter, because it feels like a very Jedi thing to do. But of course, let us know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, why not like and subscribe for more content like this. As always, thanks for watching.